Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Black Ice with me, Alpha Pi Omega, and Empire of Japan. So it's 9th of November 1946, and we're making strides into improving our production. As you can see, it's growing everywhere, or at least our production efficiency is growing towards the cap. We have also invested quite a lot in getting more factories. Our production is now at 116 military factories. But where we're struggling a bit is trade, because, okay, well, this will fix itself, I think, with the first minute of playtime, but where we're struggling is the imports, because we just keep spending inordinate amounts of civilian factories on paying for imports. But that's what I mentioned. We will be desperately dependent on importing everything for ourselves. So, let's start this episode by actually moving our tank divisions away from this area. I don't think they can do much here against the mountainous areas. And I don't... Well, actually we might be able to... I was thinking whether or not we could breach through this forested area, but again, we're not really equipped to do that. Is there some better place where... We could go through this plains province towards Madrid. Okay, let's do that. There we go, it's over here. And... oh, actually you have a border already assigned to you. So it's this way. I mean, I can give you a plan like this, it doesn't really matter. You'll move there eventually. As far as our recruitment at this point goes, we are getting to Jidosha Shidan, which are the motorized units. They're stuck at not having enough transport trucks. We're recruiting one armored or combined arms division. I keep calling it armor, but it really is tanks with artillery support and semi-motorized infantry support. And then we are recruiting 2 infantry units, which are closest to deployment. Yeah, they just need a couple of horse transports and they'll be ready to go. So that's fairly good. We wanted to look at the Reku Sentai. I think that our primary goal here should be to start getting rid of this artillery. We already mentioned it on the last episode. I think that we still need... oh, nice, concentrated industry 1. That's a nice flat bonus. We're gonna get this done when we get additional 261 artillery pieces, which won't take that long, especially if we keep improving this much. Yeah, we're at 6.04 per week, and we're nowhere near the maximum, so we might get to something like a 1.5 with just additional 1 or 2 factories to it. So that's good. That is definitely good. Now we have finished the concentrated industry 1, and now it's time to go over the electric motor hoist, which is gonna rapidly and it's gonna increase the production efficiency growth to a pretty much better degree by adding 15% on top of what we have right now, which is desperately needed. And then we're gonna go straight to the improved machine tools. Yeah, the concentrated industry can wait for now. So 87 days for that. Really, the efficiency growth for us is just abysmal. It's not even 0.1% per day. No wonder we're sorely lacking in everything. And I need to be careful we don't have any engine production facilities. I don't remember if we get any from engine... no, National General, no. We might not. We're gonna get some... yeah, we'll have to build a couple of the engine producing facilities. Germany proposes that we sign a pact to address the Comintern's goal of spreading communism worldwide, though the use of subversion and violence... through the use of subversion and violence, by signing this... oh god, there's so many events. So again, Germany proposes that we sign a pact to address the Comintern's goal of spreading communism worldwide through the use of subversion and violence. By signing this pact, we agree to share intelligence on the communist threat and act in close cooperation against this menace. So yes, we're going to join this one. We got Austria confirms continued cooperation with Germany. Chancellor Kurt von Schuschnigg of Austria today reiterated his country's willingness to cooperate with Germany on matters related to their common nationhood. He emphasized that the agreement of July 11th between Austria and Germany must remain a clear and unequivocal line of policy, and the statesmanship must not deviate from it under any circumstances. The Chancellor's remark come amid growing concern over Germany's intentions towards Austria and fears of possible union between the two countries. However, Schuschnigg's statement appeared to suggest that Austria is open to working with Germany on certain issues, while also asserting its commitment to maintaining its independence. And President Roosevelt delivered a speech in Rio de Janeiro. Emphasizing the importance of maintaining both domestic and international peace in the Americas. He urged the friendly nations of the region to work towards permanent peace and to free themselves from conflict. In his speech, President Roosevelt acknowledged the need to prevent the reoccurrence of the horrors of war and ensure peace for future generations. He emphasized the principle of interdependence among nations and the importance of maintaining good relations with neighboring countries. President Roosevelt also highlighted the economic, intellectual, and spiritual benefits of international cooperation and encouraged the nations of the Americas to work together towards common goals. He emphasized that good neighbors make a good community and that the principle of interdependence is paramount in both domestic and international relations. The speech was well received by the audience in Rio de Janeiro, and it served as a call to action for the nations of the Americas to work towards a more peaceful and prosperous future with the upcoming Pan-American Conference expected to be a key forum for discussion. Cool. And we got a military factory from our puppets, I guess. So considering we really don't have any more engine... Yeah, we're actually short on that. How much of a penalty are we getting? Well, if I added more... Oh, we're also missing artillery production capacity. Damn. Oh, okay. How are we gonna handle this? I mean, I could definitely put more... Well, no, I can't. Damn it, because we don't have enough artillery capacity. Okay, support equipment, but we're producing a decent amount. We're okay here as well. So I guess it's horse transports all over and everywhere. So how much do you guys give? 8 and 8. Jesus. Well, we're gonna build 2 of each, I guess. We don't need them immediately. So I'll sprinkle in a couple of civilian and a couple of military factories. So wait. 1 and 1. Then you 2, then 1 and 1, and you 2. Yep. Outdated equipment is in production, that's nothing too bad. And why are you like this, France? Just tell me. Why are you forcing me to depend on the United States when you very clearly know I don't want to? Oh, here comes more iron from Germany. At least we're making good deals there. Okay, we have enough political power now to further boost our stability increase. So, what was it? Improve worker. Oh no, we're actually doing that already. I thought that we activated just one. Okay then, that's good news. We have a bunch of options here then. Military parade in Tokyo, Air Force War Games, consumer, prioritize naval construction, and so on and so on. Nothing that important important. Okay, if we went with aircraft, effective change, naval aircraft construction, indiscriminate conscription, armor strengthened to armor dominant. I don't think we want to go that way. It helps with inter-service rivalry balanced. Political change, effective change. Factor output lowered but the card output increased. No, that doesn't at all sounds that enticing. Military parade in Tokyo would give us what? 47 political power for 50. And we would use... No, I don't think that's worth it. Actually, instead, we should look at our army and give you guys some benefits. So you are a trickster, reconnaissance. So division attrition minus 15% is definitely very useful. You can get aggressive assaulter. Organization also moving on combat with. Okay, let's get that. And we still get 2 more. So Marines. You have an offensive doctrine and you're an invader. So amphibious. Preparation time, invasion speed, invasion preparation, shore bombardment. Amphibious. Well, the breakthrough would be good, but I think we're gonna go with this one and this one, if we can get both. Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna be very useful for you, my good man. So what about you guys? Are you already? Yep, you're ready. The Crystal Palace burns down. So I'm gonna read that. Oh, they've actually made some progress here. Well, we didn't. So what's this? That's planes? Yeah. So attack there. The Crystal Palace burns down. At 8 p.m. a tragedy broke out. A small fire started at the palace, which quickly turned into a raging inferno thanks to the wind. Around 80 firefighters tried to tackle the blaze, but they were no match. They were, not were. Many masterpieces, including Paxton's masterpiece, melted inside the blaze. Luckily, no one died in this tragedy. Some people say it was a cigarette with burning on the floor, or some even say it was the IRA, but that hasn't been confirmed by the British government. Like, we trust the British, huh? Them and their lies. Okay, insufficient. Yeah, it's the engine production capacity. We know about that. We're already pushing it way too hard. So, Tojo. Getting you would not be a bad idea. Monthly population. Actually, but I don't know. Infantry equipment cost. Osaka Army Arsenal would not be a bad idea. Getting an artillery designer and having 5% more guns could actually be well worth it. Okay, our tanks are advancing into the fray. How about your experience? You're getting pretty decent amounts. We should really strengthen these divisions. I'm gonna check if we can do it after this battle, because we do have some tanks in reserve. Putting them there could make a difference. So right now we're missing about 202 mountain artillery. We have 114 light artillery, 810 horse transports missing, 153 days. That's good. Uniforms are fine. Trucks are a nightmare. But it's gonna get better. I mean, that is wholly dependent on efficiency right now. Because when you look at it, you already have 9 factories working overtime. I'm gonna put at least one more. Efficiency is only 22. Oh, let's call it 23%. So if you double that, you already have a pretty decent amount. But it's really just goddamn long. Okay, so we get full employment, which gave us 5 extra civilian factories. Good. Actual trade is, kicking up again, even though we're just wasting more and more when it comes to trade, but it's working fine. And we finished the Type 89 15 centimeter cannon research. So let me start by what are we gonna get here? Do we want to start working on the AA guns? Looks anti-air. Breakthrough, soft attack. Do we... That's a question. I don't remember if we do actually have anti-air available. We don't. So that might be a good idea to do. Or we could finally start working on the combat engineers. Or get the rifle a bit ahead of time. I was thinking about getting the Type 100 and starting, because I know I didn't mention that, but some of our units would greatly benefit from getting an assault infantry like you guys. The breakthrough would be just through the roof, but we would need 105 assault equipment per each unit, so that would require a pretty decent production boost. And the tank and light tank. How would we perform? We don't have the assault equipment, I know about that, or the motorized. We wanted 5 heavy tanks available and 87 light tanks. So we can't even add the light tanks at this point. So we won't modify it. But that's because we're training additional divisions. And I guess we're not Type 95. Are we not producing the Type 95 heavy? We aren't, right? The numbers are confusing a bit. So this is the Type 95 Hakkō. But that's not a heavy tank. This is a heavy tank. Okay. And we're not producing this one, so we might want to start with that. Wow, look at those costs. Everything costs. We have tank production capacity, we don't have engine and artillery capacity. God damn it. Well, this is way ahead of time, so there's no point in getting any of that. Same here. So really, let's just look at the air sites. And I don't know if this unlocks light anti-air. This unlocks heavy anti-air. And this is an AA machine cannon. So I guess, yeah, this should be, but I'm confused it doesn't show the anti-air unlocked here. So, Type 99 air sites. Anti-air artillery is primarily designed to shoot down hostile planes, although the rapid-fire cannons can also be effective against ground targets. Okay, sorry about that skip. I had to do something my wife was writing to me. Either way, we finished the full employment, getting 5 extra factories, so we've already checked that it gives us a pretty decent benefit. We'll get more military factories soon. I guess I'm gonna dedicate them to horse transports, because we don't really have anything else that we can do. Okay, so we finished the full employment. Now we're gonna work our way towards Kuruma, because Kuruma is giving us civilian factories and some pretty decent design companies. We're going to want to get the Nippon steel because we want to get more steel mills. And we will want to get the industrial research, which gives us an extra slot. The way we're going to go, and also rationing and 600, well, we want everything pretty much. The way we're going to go about this is we're going to get Sayonara, then a Nippon steel, acquiring research bonus to construction technology and the steel mills. Then we're gonna go with the industrial research, so that gives us an extra research slot. Then we're gonna go Kuruma and the 600-mile industrial belt. We'll eventually get also the rationing, but at this point it's not as important as some other focuses that we're gonna try. So let's start with Sayonara. So be it. Japanese says sayonara every moment to everything, because every moment is a dream. Life is sayonara. Empires can rise or fall. Great heroes crumble to dust. Planets come and go, but change never changes, including change itself. So we'll get Kesago Nakajima and political power plus 50. That's all? Really? Well, not that beneficial, but it's a prerequisite, so we need to get it. Okay, and oh, yeah, full employment gave us 100 political power. Okay, so let's have a look if there's someone important here that we would want to get. Now, I don't really see you as the important. Like, Kesago Nakajima is someone I would really want. I already mentioned him, but the question is whether or not we'd rather have a theorist or use supply consumption, division organization. Now, you know what? We need to get this guy. Though, we want to get Hideki Dojo here, definitely. So getting him right now is a waste, because we'll have to fire him later. And unless we have him for 1,000 days, which we will not, he's not worth it. How about you guys? Anyone? Research speed, decryption, refitting speed, manpower. Those are all great things, but not necessary at this point. No, we know how it makes sense. So let's get ourselves Isoroku Yamamoto. Supply consumption, error accidents. Or we could wait the waves. Actually get these guys without infantry division, attack and defense. We'll need him definitely. And we'll need you as well. The division attrition -6. Attrition is something that we will have to fight very heavily. But you know what? Let's start by something that's gonna give us a benefit immediately. Attrition containment doctrine. Entrenchment speed, it's not something... This is interesting because it lowers army fuel consumption. And it gives us a bit of intelligence. And this is... Yeah, okay, so let's get Seishiro Itagaki. Yeah, let's get... Oh, I can't... Yeah, we need to get... I thought so. Why did you lie to me, game? Where is he? Seishiro Itagaki. Oh, now I don't even see him here. Ah, never mind. Okay, so we need to get an army chief. It makes sense. I thought so, but the game didn't specify. So, yeah, let's just get you supply consumption, air accidents, organization and everything, and then we're gonna get Seichiro. And what the hell is he, Itagaki? Did he disappear? Please tell me he didn't disappear. That would be really bad. Oh no, he was a theorist. I'm dumb. Sorry. Wait, we couldn't get him even though he was a theorist? Huh. Oh yeah, really? Never mind then. Never mind. Okay. And issue an ultimatum. Don't mind if I do. 10 political power is always good. So how did you guys do? We're still fighting. So how about you join here? They don't really give that much of a resistance, but guys, delete this and just fight. And we can't really support you either, because we don't have enough of everything, actually. Okay, the military factory is being constructed. And this is fast. Nobel Prize is 1936. Bombshell Nobel Prize Award Ceremony. In a decision that overshadowed all other decisions, the Nobel Prize Committee decided to retroactively award the Nobel Prize 1945, which was not awarded last year, to Karl von Ossietzky. If ever a man worked, fought, and suffered for peace, it is the sickle with the German, Karl von Ossietzky. For nearly a year, the Nobel Prize Committee has been swamped with petitions from all shades of socialist liberals and literacy folk generally nominating him for the 1945 Peace Prize. Their slogan, "Send the Peace Prize into the prison camp." The Nobel Peace Prize for 1946 has been awarded to Mr. Carlos Saavedra Lamas, Foreign Minister of the Argentine Republic. The prize has thus been given to a statesman. It must be recognized that the principles underlying Saavedra Lamas' anti-war, it must be stated, Saavedra Lamas' anti-war pact have stood a practical test of South American soil and under his personal leadership. In making this statement, Saavedra Lamas has set a task for the future. He is still a man in the prime of his life. His recent achievements in the politics of peace entitle us to hope that his unusual energy and singleness of purpose will enable him to contribute even more to the creation of a truly lasting peace between nations. The Nobel Peace in Physiology or Medicine 1946 was awarded jointly to Sir Henry Hallett Dale and Otto Loewi for the discoveries relating to chemical transmission of nerve impulses. The Nobel Prize in Chemistry 1946 was awarded to Petrus Josephus Wilhelmus Debier for his contribution to our knowledge of molecular structure through his investigation of dipole moments and on the diffraction of X-rays and electrons in gases. The Nobel Prize in Literature 1946 was awarded to Eugene Gladstone O'Neill for the power, honesty, and deep-felt emotions of his dramatic works, which embody an original concept of tragedy. The Nobel Prize in Physics 1936 was divided equally between Victor Franz Hess for his discovery of cosmic radiation and Carl David Anderson for his discovery of the positron. Congratulations. And when I clicked on that last news before I read it, damn it, someone signed a peace, I think, with someone. Come on, there's only one division defending. You can get them, right? Yeah, you can and you will. Okay, medium caliber semi-armor piercing shell and diesel powered emergency pumps are done. So that's another flat bonus to our navy. We'll look at our navy and our air force in the next episode. I need to do some work with them too. They're lying there just, doing nothing. Okay, I think it might be time to look at the interwar submarine and depth charges. So let's do just that. So submarine hull interwar, we'll use that. And let's get the depth charge thrower. A simple mechanic device that tosses a depth charge a set distance away from the ship. This means that the destroyer no longer has to drive directly across the target to hit it. So that is useful. Come on guys, you really need to break through here. And you can do just that. Goody goody, it's done. 1.2, yep, we got it. We made it all the way to the outskirts of Madrid. Nice. These units are getting quite a lot of experience, I like that. Okay, I think this is a really good place to end it. That's another thing that we need to keep in mind. We're hitting the limits of our energy. When are we getting the industrial... I think it's the industrial mine. Yeah, you're gonna give us the hydroelectric plants. So we're getting Sayonara. Then we're gonna get Nippon Steel. That's 4 steel mills. So that's already way over our energy. Then industrial research, and it's a couple of months. So let's schedule an actual construction of a power plant. We can't build the thermal ones, unfortunately, but they produce way more than we need. Okay. So let's actually schedule 2. We'll put one over here. Actually, let's do it like this. It's gonna make more sense. So on the 6th of March, 3 months. Now the steel mills are gonna be a bit of a bummer. They're gonna hit us really badly, but what can we do? We could probably go a bit short on the aluminum. We're not really exporting that much of it, so that could work. But the good news is our economy is doing good, the production is doing good, and I haven't changed the heavy artillery. Okay, I'll need to do that next episode 20. Okay, in 4 days. Again, it's not a biggie. We produced like one cannon in the meantime. Well, maybe 2. Yeah, the obsolescence is making me a bit, I'm ignoring it because it constantly just tells me about the ships. Soryu and Zuiho. Mogami is coming soon. That's good. It's a really nice cruiser. And a bunch of Shiratsu destroyers. Good. Okay, so thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next episode with more Japan. I think we're, really doing good. Things are coming together. Not as good as we could, but that comes with the difficulty.